Is the Salsa Rangefinder one of the best beginner bikes to buy? Let me tell you why I think it should be. Now, before we continue with this video, I just wanted to be very clear. I am in no way an expert at mountain biking. I've only been doing this for about 3 to 4 months. This is just purely my opinion on why you should add this Salsa Rangefinder to the list of potential buys that you are looking at. So I do currently own the Salsa Rangefinder, and to be a little bit more specific, just because they have, if you go on the website, they have all these different types of models and stuff like that when it comes to the rangefinder. I have the 12-speed Dior equipped with the 29-inch tires, and I believe that's the higher end of the rangefinders. This rangefinder is an aluminum blend in a beautiful tan color with black components and white Salsa logos. This combination of colors I love because of how it just makes the bike look clean. As you can see, I have chosen that blue color on my pedals, and in the future I will add a saddle and grips to match. The geometry of a long tube, a short stem, and a 439mm chainstay makes this bike have a nice balance when tackling many different types of terrain. The front fork is an RST Aerial air suspension, 120mm of travel, very smooth suspension with a through axle that makes the front end just very sturdy. The drivetrain of this bike is a 1x12 full Shimano Dior M6100. Just a little something that I learned here while I was doing my research. Dior is deer in Japanese. Anyways, the 12-speed drivetrain makes it so much easier to climb, even on the most technical and steepest terrain. Literally, if your buddy is having trouble on a climb, just show up with this puppy, and I guarantee you, he's gonna want a 12-speed as well. To help you with the climb are some grippy Maxxis Recon 29-inch by 2.6-inch tires, paired with some WTB tubeless ready rims. And to help you slow down while you're going down the hill and working the descent are the Shimano MT200 2-piston brakes, which I haven't had a problem slowing down. I have seen some mixed reviews, but they are all very out of the ordinary. Last but not least, it is to me one of the nicest features of this bike, and is no other than the dropper post. This allows you to raise the saddle to help you pedal, and with the press of a lever and a weight on the saddle, you can get it out of the way to better control your descent. Out of all of those features and more that I didn't mention, there were some that really stood out to me just because of what I needed. I am a bigger guy. I'm close to the 300 mark when it comes to the weight, and I just, for sure, I needed the most amount of suspension travel that I could get. So with that being said, number one on the list, that 120mm travel air suspension in the front, super smooth, haven't had any problems with it. It's up there. Number two was the dropper post. Man, I'm telling you, if your bike doesn't have a dropper post, get one. And if you are out there in the market trying to buy a bike, I recommend you get one with a dropper post. And coming at number three, it has to be that 1x12 drivetrain by Shimano. It's just, as a beginner, you don't have all that leg strength and stuff like I did at first, and it just helped me out on the climbs. And now I don't hardly ever get on it, but when I do, I know that it's a very steep climb. So I do use it, and if it wasn't for that, I probably would have had a lot more of a struggle when I first started. And probably the most important to me was the logo and the name of the company, Salsa. Come on. I love me some salsa, and that pepper in the front is the cherry on top. Leave a comment down below of what was your first mountain bike, or maybe leave a comment down below of what you think should be a beginner rider's first mountain bike. Now keep in mind, a lot of people don't want to spend the $3,000-$4,000 range when it comes to a dual suspension. So let's keep it hardtails, let's keep it budget friendly a little bit here. If there's some information you would like to know about the Salsa Rangefinder that I have not mentioned, I have left a link in the description below for you to do your own research and look at the different options you could choose from. And as always, if you like the video, you don't want to miss any more of my future content, leave a like, press the subscribe button, turn on the notification bells, do the whole shebang. Thank you guys so much for watching. Go out there and explore, wear your helmet, and make every mile count when you're out there on the trail.